Hey everyone, Mario here with TCG Portal. We've got ourselves some action for you. It's been a while, I know. Fortunately, some personal issues arose. But we're bringing you some new Frontiers. For those of you that don't know, New Frontiers is shifting to strictly Alice Cluster, and
it's not that New Frontiers is shifting to Alice Cluster. It's that the tournaments are shifting to
yeah, the
Cluster.
AGPs and stuff, yeah. Which again is probably going to transfer to local shops anyways, because that's what everybody's going to want to play.
Honestly, I'm having a lot more fun with the format.
Yeah, I think it's way more diverse. Now, we've already pre-shuffled and all that. Dale here is with me, and what are you playing?
Today I'm playing Fire, Light, Darkness, Blazer, or Mardu Blazer.
Okay.
For people who know Mardu.
Alright. And
Daga.
And I'm essentially playing 5-color Shion. And now both Dale and I have one card swapped out on our Magic Stone deck. Dale's missing a Black Moon's Memoria, so he's just using a regular black stone to represent that. And I'm missing a Ruler's Memoria, so I'm just using a Moonshade in place of that as well.
I mean, very extreme fringe case where my Darkness Stone does not, like, if I need it to produce a moon, which should probably never happen.
But if it does, it does.
Whatever.
So yeah, let's get rolling and start this off.
I got an 8.
And a 7.
I'll be on the play.
Oh yeah, and another thing, guys, unfortunately my phone is almost out of juice and Dale's is dead, so we're using these die here to represent life totals. Hopefully you can see it well enough.
Alright, so we are a Ruler's Memoria deck, so we need to keep one of these in opening hand. This is not, both of these cards are not cards we're looking for in our opener, so we're going to ship these two back. These are fine, these are basically what we want to see.
Yeah,
so I'll ship two.
As for my hand, same deal. I'm also a Ruler's Memoria deck, so we're going to ship one of these. And the rest of this we're going to keep only because, as I've found from playing a few matches beforehand, this deck needs time. It needs a really good setup to ensure you're not going to get screwed over when you flip Shion. So I think this package here is good enough for the early game to keep. So we're only going to ship the one duplicate here. And draw, and that's pretty good as well. Alright, go ahead.
Alright. Start with the double bow.
Isn't that like the second time now today?
It's the double bow dream.
Mind you, I had the trio twice in a row with the Amelia.
Okay, go ahead.
Awesome. Okay. Draw.
So we are a Necromancy deck, if you haven't figured that out. I took the Necrolance shell when I came up with the idea for this deck. I took the Necrolance shell and it was like, what if we added a bit more top end to the deck? So that's how I kind of came along the whole red-white shell.
Yep.
You can go.
Yeah. I'm listening. I want to input on it too without messing anything up. Okay, so yeah, Ruler's Memoria deck. So we're just gonna pop those two down. Call our stone. Perfect. And then we will just proceed to pass the turn here.
I'll draw. Kind of a dead card in the matchup. Call a stone. Let's just jam the lance.
And so in response to him playing the lance, we'll play our Wall of Wind to counter it.
Go.
Draw for turn. That's not a bad draw either. Call stone. You got 2 cards in hand?
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just actually, he's got Rock Egg. I'm wondering if maybe... No, because...
I'm gonna
probably...
Demon Flame my Rock Egg?
No, I'm just wondering if you've got... not Alice, sorry. What's her face? Guinevere in hand. But you'd have to play that next turn, but then you'll have enough to play Lance.
Feels bad.
So we'll just pass the turn here, I think, just to play safe.
Something, Seal of Wind. Call a stone. So I'll try casting another Lancelot.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to counter that. Because again, I want to leave as little options for him as possible.
Yep. That's really unfortunate. Back-to-back counters.
So now, do this, stone, and then...
Can I borrow your Leviathan?
You want to borrow my Leviathan?
Yeah, let me use it. Let me banish my Rook Egg.
No. So we'll do this, play Wind Sprite, and then I think at this point we're safe to do that, and
You got it.
so we can draw. Now another thing to keep in mind, which I haven't been doing, is checking what's on top of the deck, because you can do that with her. And pass the turn.
Huh. Call. It's really unfortunate we don't have anything for this. I would love to be able to use it right now, but I think what we're gonna do, and this pains me to do this, is just play the Quinn and say go.
Okay. Draw for turn. Oh, and another thing, guys, we apologize for any background noise. We're not in our usual area for recording today because they're using that room, and they're going to be there for a while. So please excuse us on that end.
To vacuum chairs.
Yeah, well, they bought like, I think he said 46 or something like that. Some ridiculous amount of chairs for the shop here. We're at Black Knight Games, by the way.
Name drops though.
Play the Hydro, and actually I forgot
You
to
can also,
untap.
yeah, I was about to say, you can untap
I need to untap here. What am I doing?
or recover.
Thank God that's something you cannot skip. You have to untap every turn. What's on top of our deck here? I don't think we really care about having that.
I mean, if it was possible to skip, I'm pretty sure nobody would scumbag that hard.
Yeah. So the ability on the chase, so when this comes in, you name a card that you think is on top of your deck, look at it, reveal it. If it is that card, put it in hand. So I'm looking at the top deck in response to the trigger, and it's Valentina's Resistance. So put that in hand, and then I'll pass the turn.
Draw.
Yep.
Do that. Rook Egg before recovery.
Yep.
And Earther.
Sure.
So still probably has something like Seal of Wind might draw two. Having three of these in our hand is kind of unfortunate. Pitch a Necromancy.
Okay.
Recover, call a stone.
Yep.
Flame King shoot.
Response, I'll add light. This will die.
Unearther. Suitor up.
Mm-hmm. Are you doing anything? Are you activating her ability, her entry ability?
Oh, yeah, I should probably do that.
She's only got 100 left on her, so you only need to pay
Yeah, I'll
one drop. Yeah.
take the rook egg out of here. Kill it. Necro?
Sure.
Necro?
Sure. So then, at this point, I'm going to play my Valentine's Resistance Awoken.
Yep.
I need to discard a card. So we don't have any issues discarding the Space-Time Anomaly because it's still alive in the grave, and we'll bounce both creatures.
Sure, that's fine.
You don't have an attack?
Graveyard.
You do, but
Go.
So we draw for turn. Cover. Let's look at the top card. It's that. We'll discard the Hydromonica to draw our top card. Look at the top card again. It's one of those.
and I'll take that. I'll take 7,000. I'll take an attack.
We'll play our Mana Dork here.
No, our deal was
And we'll call for Stone. So this is Ruler's Moria. And pass turn.
Call.
Yep.
Okay, so there's no point in like holding this too long. So Flame Kings.
Sure.
When's red dice?
Oh yeah. So should probably tap that in response. So we'll just tap it to add the So these all trigger at the same time, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So
But they don't all resolve at the same time. They resolve one at a time.
But with that,
You hate me?
can we do that? No, we can't. Yeah, that's fine.
Combat.
Yep.
14.
Okay, so I go down to 26.
Rook egg.
Sure.
Guinevere.
Sure.
Go ahead.
So we'll draw. Let's take a look at the top card. It's that. So that's a total of 14.
Yep. It is in fact a 14-14.
So can we do this?
Show me Arthur.
I don't think we have enough.
Oh. It's cold in here.
Yeah.
So for Tall Stone, we've got a total of 6. This is 5 if we do that. Interesting.
Okay, so it costs more than control, which makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I think at this point, because we're kind of in trouble here, we're in some serious trouble.
Not seeing anything good on top?
No, unfortunately, there's not. So, Callstone.
to
Oh,
attack.
okay. Hera.
It'd be fun because of this.
So that kind of worked out for us. What's on top?
He's gonna take a lot of damage.
It's still not gonna help us, so going to
Don't say damage.
sorry, pay this to sack this and put something on top.
You're not spoilers.
Cards in hand?
None.
None? Interesting. We don't have enough for that though, unfortunately.
Wait, he needs
So
10 rises.
take that. This is kind of a desperate play, but we need an out. Or we just like proceed to die after a couple turns.
And then I'm cheating that.
Proceed to die
So
phase.
we'll put that on top,
Oh,
and
I shouldn't
then
have done that.
we'll
I am so evil.
blue black to play this and deal 5, draw.
Yep.
Oh wait, that doesn't help either.
Oh, so you can't summon.
I don't have enough for that. I messed up, guys.
Yeah, special
Unfortunately, I messed up.
It's really nice not having to worry about something like stunning to death in this format. That can just hard kill your creatures.
summon one of those.
At least like at instant speed, there's still space-time
Those. And you want to summon one of these.
collapse. But
Summon one of those.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I messed up. I had the right idea as to what I wanted to do, but I couldn't do it with the mana I have. I guess we're just gonna have to mitigate damage at this point. Then I kind of wasted. So I can only need to get rid of 6 and 5 is only 11. It's a what? 14?
14, she's neg 5, so she's 9.
Yeah, so I still can't even kill her, unfortunately, because I don't have a 3-drop. So we're going to have to try and kill something else, which isn't good for us.
Why are you helping him so much?
Because you made this deck, and you're better.
Try and kill the Gwen.
Respond. I'll finish the deck. I think here we are safe to just go for throwing our deck all over the place.
Yep.
Lancelot. A second.
That was a waste of our Hydromonica.
Where I activate Black Thunder.
Draw 2.
So you take 4 hits.
Those are good draws. I don't want to pitch any of these.
But you gotta.
For each creature.
1,200. So since we're
You're gonna go to 12 off the Earther hit.
I still win.
It's true.
Actually, feel like
Yes, at least you would. Or you would.
pitch
Yeah, that's true.
Twin dice. Can I go?
Yeah.
Actually, go ahead.
Unfortunately, with that
That's
mess up,
also
it should
good.
go.
Bow.
Sure.
Call a stone.
Yeah.
Celestial Wings there.
Yep. And we're getting a Lucifer, I'm assuming.
I'm just getting a good chair down. But she could awaken through that.
Yeah, but then that would be just broken.
It would be, but it would also be good.
Really broken.
I mean, it's go to combat.
Yeah.
14.
Yep. Down to 12.
And I'll play my lance and put you to 6.
Yep.
Go.
Alright, so I'm at 6.
So thankfully, right now, we don't have to play around any board wipes in the format, so it makes overextending like this really
So
safe.
that's what we've got on top. Which doesn't help us at all, guys. Does not help us at all. Actually.
Oh, he loves it. So
So sorry. Let's do this. Play our Hera, kill one of the bows. Draw. Look at what's on top. It's got 2 flyers that I can't deal with. Yep, and I think that's game. It's game. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Lucifer.
There's another Lucifer on top. I was hoping it would have been, what's it called? Wing Seraph, because then I could have
Got the Wing Seraph.
got the Wing Seraph in, got this in, and then either God's Arted if I had to, or played that to get rid of something else. But that's not the case. So we're gonna go to game 2.
Remember, if you don't win,
Or did you
lost.
wait? How much time do we got? We have enough time. If you want, we can do another game 1 and then go to sideboards, or do you want to just go right to sideboards?
Let's go to sideboards.
Okay. So sideboards it is.
Get in. Is it?
Sorry? Yeah. So we'll be right back with our sideboard showcase, and then we'll get into game 2. See you in a bit. Alright guys, we are back with our sideboards. We'll get Dale to go over his first since he won the first round.
Alright, so we are planning to hopefully attack his Regalia, especially since that that is what drives his deck most of the time. So bringing in our sideboard Regalia hate package, 2 barriers and 3 Heras. They're just strong cards. I really wish I could have found space for them in the main, but we're bringing in Scorns because we want to be attacking his big creatures. Stuff like Arthur. We want to stop those before they actually hit the table. And also, the information that we get from Scorn helps when we're playing against a deck that runs counter spells. So we're also trying to get that information. And we bring in 1 copy of Horn, which really should be, again, in the main, but just bringing that in because we're going to go long. We're discarding a lot of cards that we want to be able to reuse, especially like stuff like Wing Seraph. This gets a bit awkward when you shuffle your Necromancies back into your deck, but hopefully we'll be able to kind of play around that. We're taking out 3 copies of Flimping Shout because I just don't feel that it does enough against his deck. He doesn't have enough resonators that are weak to it, and the ones that are mana dorks. So it's like I really don't feel that it's that great here. 3 copies of Cherubim are coming out because he only plays Lucifer and Arthur has red and black spells, so we don't need to worry too much about those. And taking out a bow to place to switch with the horn, because I like to kind of keep the Regalia. And bow is just not super good in this matchup, which is why I'm trimming that down. And then Hector and Arthur are coming out just as numbers to trim, kind of make it even.
Alright. As for myself, I'm taking out the laying the foundations. Yeah, it's a form of card draw, and it helps me set up my plays into flipping Shion. However, his deck can get pretty aggressive, and I don't know if we have the time for that. So that's coming out. Our Valentina's Resistance, it's a 1-of in the deck. I'm taking it out again because we don't want to give him opportunities to replay stuff, especially since he's got, again, the enchantment there, the edition, what's it called again? The
Necro.
The Necro edition there. So we just don't want him to keep utilizing that, and things like his Lucifer. We don't want him to replay Lucifer or replay Seraph. Sure, we have counter spells where we could like bait him into playing it again after putting it back to his hand, but that's not always going to be the case. Taking out 1 deep blue, I needed to make room somewhere, and I had to cut, I think, 1 Regalia, and cutting the deep blue I think was probably the best choice out of all of them. 1 seal. We still run more than enough counter spells, so removing the 1 seal is fine. Valentina, again, it's, unless I have Lave down, it's not the greatest. He's more than likely, it's probably going to die next turn, and he's just going to get his creature back. So I think taking that out of the deck's fine. And taking out 1 Hera, again, is another thing, because his bows aren't a huge issue for me. So I don't feel like running 4 Hera is a necessity. What I'm bringing in, 2 Horn of the Sacred Beasts. Why? Because of his Necro edition. We don't want him being able to just freely use that out of his grave. So we need to put that stuff back into his deck. Bedivere, just because it deals with his Seraphs. What's the other creature that, or even if you have Necros on something like Lance and all stuff, it deals with them. A second Arthur, because it's just another creature, it's hard for him to deal with.
Yeah.
And then 2 Wind Secluded Refuge, just because it stops his bow activations. It stops the Earther from targeting my creatures. It stops, there's one other thing that I know you target with. What else do you target with? You target with something else. Bows, Earther,
Lance.
Lance targets. Your Cherubs targets, but I expect him to probably keep it in. I don't know, he's taking it out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll get into game 2 for you guys right now.
Also, Valentina's a really awkward card against Wind decks.
Yeah, because Wind can just sack in response. And there goes your whole play.
Nice 4 mana, 8/8, right?
Yeah.
Here.
And I'll be on the play. Sure. Since I lost game 1.
Sure you don't want to pistol?
I mean, we could for fun. Got enough. If you want, throw more dice in there, and we'll play some poker.
Let us see how absolutely wrong my sideboarding was. Also, that should be.
Good luck, sir.
You as well.
Okay, so this is a pretty, it's a decent hand. Again, being a Memoria, here's Memoria deck, or Rua's Memoria deck, sorry. Having either of these is perfect. This is always good. This is definitely a good thing to have early, but I don't think we necessarily need this right away. So I think maybe even just putting both of them back. Yeah, let's just put both of them back and see what happens.
Alright, so I'm going to be shipping these 2. This card is really awkward to see multiples up in an opening hand. Like, I don't like having 1, but I'm going to keep 1. And we don't need this for a bit, so we're going to ship these 2.
I hope it wasn't in that order.
It was in that order.
Oh. well, okay.
Don't worry, I had the same feeling. I just didn't want to say a thing.
Go ahead.
All right, so we'll play our horn. Call stone. Exactly why we want the regalia in hand. And then we will play our sprite and pass.
You got it. Oh, that's good to see. Turn 1.
Does he have it? Does he have Scorn?
Question is, do I Scorn? Or do I try to resolve this?
Okay.
Can play open or
Yeah, sure. We can play open. We'll do that for the viewers. Play open.
go ahead?
Alright, so draw. Let's check what's on top first. Okay. Kind of awkward. I guess we'll call stone. And then might as well. Actually, maybe not. I think we'll just keep it there. We'll pass the turn.
Call.
Mhm.
So he might have drawn a counter spell. Leave this point of view.
Sure.
She's one that we want to resolve. Then we'll play the rook egg.
Card to hand?
3.
Okay. We'll just counter the rook egg.
Got it.
So you can't search up Lance or whoever else he needs to search up. That's still in hand. Take a look at the top card. Let's call stone. Seal of Wind and Light. Reveal. Take a look at the top card again. There's that.
So turns out stones that draw you cards are really good.
Yes, sir. We'll play our One Secluded Refuge and draw.
Yep.
Take a look at the top again. Alright. Then we'll say pass the turn.
Alright. End of your turn. Finish yourself. Fetch Necro. Draw the turn.
Sure.
So we could play this, get on the board. There's no point. It's just going to get countered. So, what's the point of here?
Sure.
Trigger.
I can respond to that trigger still, right?
You can.
So, do we care about that having that? No, that's fine.
Go.
So we'll draw for turn. Tap, take a look at the top card. Okay.
You play Yoggster on it? Yeah.
Wow.
Call stone. Once again, this is a Memoria, folks. Placeholder for it. And you're on 3 mana.
You can pick up that for if you want.
Sure. Put that way. And that's there. Play Arthur. And then
When's the highest? Yeah.
we will pass the turn.
I guess 25 is the lowest. The better you are, the lower rank you are, because you want to beat them.
the end of his draw step, we'll just activate Arthur's ability to make his back end another +8.
Response all. Manage to win.
Sure.
There's a deck where if your minions take damage,
At least it wasn't gigantic.
it helps you. If it takes damage and survives, this is another copy of it with the exact same ability.
This guy shoots some arrows.
Recover.
Well, flat, I
Call.
that's what it said.
Oh yeah. Halibut.
Yeah, it says that.
So
Yeah.
kind of just play this,
Look like you're one.
and then I don't know. I don't want to just run it right into the Arthur though. Also playing this and just popping his wind sprite, and then playing this seems a bit better. Alright, let's go with that one.
Linkings.
Arthur.
Arthur. Okay. So
Trigger
wants to
target
the
that.
triggers. We're going to shuffle your stuff back into your library, and then you're targeting that. What's on top? That.
Well, there's nothing to.
Like,
Sure, if you want to.
I know. I'm just saying it's a possibility, and I don't know if I want that to happen or not.
Why would you? There's
Yeah. No.
no reason to.
No. Based on what my hand, there is no reason to as well. So yeah. So this is dead.
No, it's not.
Are you not?
I
Oh
don't
no,
have-
yeah.
I don't
'Cause
exile
you don't
anything.
have anything in your graveyard.
So when the guy dies, you have to choose two hands. If you do that, he'll take damage
There we
next turn.
Okay.
Or
Should
if
play
you
that
do-
first,
you
but
die,
go.
kill his guy, you guys have to choose
Draw. Tap.
fireball.
Let's take a look at this top card.
Or control is very important.
Skull Stone. Trigger on the chase. Call Hydromonica. Play Hydromonica. Take a look at the top card again.
And then just activate.
And we will. That.
So this guy's playing the deck I was talking about.
Play Keeper. Pass Arthur. Exile just that to deal 10.
Oh.
And then we will swing for 12.
That guy's
Yep.
bad.
I'll go to 28.
And at that point, we will pass the turn.
I'll draw. So we know he has a seal in hand. You revealed it off of one of the stones. We'll call a stone. Play barrier. Really in an awkward position. I don't want to.
Yeah, play that.
I can't. I'll just take it.
Draw.
Which I don't think
Cover.
I have.
Take a look at the top card again. Just that.
think I'm basically losing this one. So I can't get through this.
You're at what, 28?
Yep.
Call Stone. We'll play another Wind Sprite. At this point, we have no reason to play anything else. So we'll swing for 12. And then we will swing for 8.
Yeah, maybe.
And pass the turn.
Draw. Play Rukek.
Yep.
Play a Slush away.
Well, of course he knows I'm gonna have to do this. So actually, let's do it with one of them.
Let's game.
So we'll be moving to game 3.
My only out there, because Arthur's a pain.
Arthur is a pain. And being able to play him on turn 4 rather than turn 5 when he was still on 3 mana helped a lot, because it allowed me to set up enough to have multiple creatures down. So if he did get Seraph down,
Yeah, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't have to sack the Arthur.
I mean, like, worst case scenario, you just sack a Wind Sprite, but
Yeah.
it's not nowhere near the end of the world. Yeah, it's pretty. Arthur can tend to be a pretty oppressive card when played right. Thankfully, we are getting spell to deal with him in the next set.
Did you want to go and sideboard again, or?
No, I'm
Okay.
good. I am confident with. Cut my deck or did I?
No. I cut that, not the main deck.
I'll be on the play.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So I'm just going to ship this. I realize this is probably shipping this last game was a mistake, probably. So I'm going to keep it this time, and I'm just going to ship this because it's a late game card and it's not super effective in this point.
Yeah. As you can see, we can keep one for obvious reasons. So I think we're going to ship this one. We have duplicates of this, and I don't think we really need that, so we'll ship one of those. And in case of the situation where if his opening hand has specific cards, we don't want this in hand, so put that there. Ship 3, draw 3, and that's a lot better for our early game. So yeah, go ahead.
Go leave to me call.
Yep.
Play Rukek. Go.
Alright. So we'll draw. Play both our horns. Call Stone. And we'll play our Wind Sprites and say pass.
Drop. Alright. So here we just want to go aggressive. We'll drop a Lance.
So in response, we'll counter it.
With what green?
Oh shoot, that produces. Oh damn!
It's
Elvish
not,
Priest.
It's not an Elvish Priest.
Not an Elvish Priest. Yeah, that's right.
I'll attack for 6.
We just gave away what was in our hand.
What?
No, I can deal with taking 6.
Go.
That was boo-boo on my part. So we'll draw for turn. Okay. Select the top cards. Call stone. Okay. And then we'll just have to pass the turn at this point.
Draw. Call.
Yep. Our draws are not particularly amazing right now.
Combat.
Yes. Gonna have to take 6, go to 28.
So we're just gonna play this. Make him pop one Alhera. And pop it on an empty again.
Yeah, sure.
Resolve?
Yeah.
I only have one deck on it.
Even though I probably should have popped it, but yeah.
Go.
Because I thought, yeah, I guess I still could have popped it. Alright, let's draw. Take a look at the top card. Alright, so it's that thing. Interesting. So play Glaive, Callstone. That is not the stone we want to see. Alright. Go ahead.
Draw.
Yep.
8,000 points. So I can exchange that for 25. And I got
Got one other stone. So I think what we'll do is we'll play this out this turn. Well, we'll first go to combat.
Yep.
6.
Fortunately, I gotta take 6. Go to 22.
Era.
I have a feeling this is gonna be a very short game. Yeah, so we'll go to 17.
Just got up the hurt. Tap like that. Era.
Alright, so this board is getting out of control. This board is really getting out of control. Cut.
Sure.
You don't have $87 for I don't. There's no way you get
Go.
So we'll draw. Or unrest, I should say. Top card. Okay, these draws are not what I want to be seeing. Let's call stone. So I think it's safe to do this. Lucifer.
Banish. Trigger.
Yep.
Take a keeper.
Oops, sorry. Up here. I think that's a good sign that he probably has Flame Kings, which is going to deal with my entire board now.
The Flame Kings that I boarded out.
You boarded all of them out?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought maybe you only boarded a couple at a time.
No.
You're all out? Okay. Go ahead. definitely did that wrong.
Misplace.
Yes, because I'm not used to playing this stupid card. This is why I don't have wind sprites. By the way, these are Dale's.
Those are mine. I am frustrated you didn't take the other foil one though. I'd rather look at 2 foils and 1 non-foil than the other way. Alright, so couple options here. Do that, he keeps that. Yeah, this is probably... Unfortunately, we can't straight up kill Lucifer with our Earther here.
Okay. Hang on. I thought you might have had, what's it called? Seraph. Seraph, like, it's just gonna be like, okay. I mean, yeah, sure, I just sacked that, but your board would be even worse.
Necro.
Yeah.
Combat.
Yeah.
Trigger. Target. No trigger.
Why does he have triggers?
It always triggers and then it checks. I'm just screwing with you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Fuck, man, what the hell? Scared the shit out of me for a second. It puts me down to 9. Like, I'm dead. Okay, I have the block.
5.
What's on this right now? 600?
600.
Take the 5, go to 12.
Go.
Draw. It's on top. That's not what we want to see. Alright. I think we've got one option here. It's not the greatest option, but it's an option. Hydromonica. Sack Hydromonica. Put a card on top.
I wonder if it's Celestial Wing Sarah. That might also be an Arthur. Please no Arthur.
On top. Then we'll have to Judgment. Flip. It's an Arthur. It's the only thing that's gonna keep me alive right now. So yeah, we'll pass the turn at this point.
Okay. Draw. For recovery. Activate. Recover. First,
Yeah.
Lucifer.
So in response, we're gonna do this. We're gonna sack Lucifer.
Activate.
Yep. That's
You can still banish Laveton if you want. 'Cause it doesn't get rid of it like permanently. Like if you, after the trigger resolves,
yeah.
activate Laveton, it gives it on top of the losing the ability trigger.
But wouldn't it be dead though? Wouldn't that resolve? if I'm letting the trigger resolve,
Yeah.
she dies. I can't do anything after the trigger.
They're two separate triggers. The removing abilities
Okay, yeah.
and killing her are two separate triggers.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah.
So you can still banish to get through it.
Banish, and then gets flipped back.
And then I just basically stack my board to Laveton here. So Necro goes here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 activations on Laveton. We get 7 activations.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Swing at you.
Yeah, I'm dead. I probably should have waited to activate this to see what he did.
Like, I don't think
No,
really.
because no, it wouldn't matter because even if you attack with one creature and then I do this, you just sack the rest and you're still killing me regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no. The fact that it only stops, like, it only forces resonators to attack it,
Yeah.
means that there's really no clean way. There was very little outs for you at that point, I think.
Yeah. This is what I had in hand. Now once I see the ability to use
I
this,
know.
didn't have the mana to use this, like
Oh, yeah.
except for like last turn. I could
Would
use
not
it
have
once.
done you anything, really.
Yeah, it's really bad. But the main thing that I learned, this produces green.
No, it produces white.
Or no, white. See, I'm still screwing it up.
It's,
I don't like Alice Cluster anymore.
my opening hand is really awkward.
By yourself.
Or, no, it was last game where I had the really awkward opening hand, but it was like Necro, Earther, Scorn,
Yeah.
and Regalia.
I'm having too many times where I'm drawing like Regalia like once every couple turns.
Like, yeah, you're just getting
It's just, it's not.
I mean, that's the nature of Regalia, right?
Yeah.
There's going to be points where you just draw it and it's a dead card. Like, as a 0-costed card, you have to make it so that way it's not super impactful.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Bow is always good when you draw it, or Change the World is always good when you draw it, but, like, there are going to be a lot of points where something like a Phantom board is just mediocre.
Yeah. I think maybe cutting Phantom Board down to just 2.
How many do you play? 3?
It's a 4 of in
4
this
of.
list. Because I found that like it only ever gets used once in a game where I'm producing mana off the second.
Yeah, but you can use it as it's used for filtering in order to, like, it turns your blue from your Hymnal's Memoria.
Oh yeah, yeah it does. That's right.
I think that's the main reason to run it, is because it acts as a way to filter into red or green.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't know. Other than there isn't really much I would change about this deck. Then, I mean, it played fine. It's just had a couple crappy draws, which is gonna happen. And as for your deck, I don't think there's much you would really change about it either.
Like, this deck I basically threw together for this video, but a couple things that I would probably change. I want to find rooms to fit Hera in the main board. She's just a really good card in general.
Hera's awesome.
Especially moving forward. Same with same with my barriers. Like, I would really love to play those main board if I could. Where's the horn? I'm not sure if I want to keep on the Necro shell. Like, a lot of the power of the Necrolance decks are because you're using Reflect as your ruler, so you're pumping once with Reflect and then pumping with the Necro and basically always having Lancelot active.
Yeah.
as long as you have one Necro, but here it requires to have 2 because you're not actually getting the pump off of Reflect. But obviously, I don't think that this deck would be nearly as consistent if it was Reflect deck, because then we'd be playing different stones.
I definitely agree. And I mean, this card is just crazy in itself.
Blazer is really good, but I mean, like, if there's a lot of Shion decks around, I probably wouldn't be playing a Blazer deck.
Yeah.
Just because she has such a strong enter effect.
Yeah. And like, when we played games before recording the video, guys, there was a play where I had 5 mana. I activated, I should say Judgment, and it was Seraph on top, got the Seraph and Lucifer, and then I still had 2 blue up, and he didn't have much else to do other than flip his Blazer to try and kill Shion.
Yeah.
And just in response to the trigger, I God's Dart to kill his Blazer in response. He was able to save it because you did have, was it Lave?
Laveton.
Yeah. So he was able to save it, but I was also able to save
Shion, and then you get
Shion,
to
right?
use it again to get free, basically free activation, free cards off your top of your deck, right? So it's
a free cheating. Yep.
It's really powerful. It's one of the more effective rulers, especially with the new kill spell coming out.
Yeah.
For rulers. But same with Blazer. That's also why I'm kind of liking Blazer, because a lot of his effect is when he enters. I mean, obviously he's still a strong ruler on the flip side, but like, the only awkward thing there is that you're basically trading your Blazer for, like, you need to have a different mana source. Like, you need to be a predominantly red mana source and their mana base.
Well, this is going to be some of the last of, no, actually, this was just Alice. This was new. But we're playing our tournament tonight.
Yep.
Here, and it's going to be the last week we're playing both Grim and Alice.
Yeah.
And then moving on to just strictly Alice. So
Last day I get to play the world.
look out for those videos and deck techs, and if you have any comments, leave them below. Hit that like button and subscribe. It does help. And I'm back in the game. You'll be seeing more videos coming up. I just, again, unfortunately, I had a lot of personal stuff going on that I had to take care of. And
We should record that match with that Jun deck that I've been playing in Magic Standard.
Magic? Okay, well, we'll leave the excuse me, the Magic talk to a non-forcible video. So talk to you guys later.
Hey guys, be sure to check out grinningremnant.com, where you can find my videos and many other cool articles on everything Force of Will. And I'd like to thank Black Knight Games for holding these Force of Will tournaments. They are located in Hamilton, Ontario. Great place for all your card game, board game, and miniature needs. Great staff and lots of room. If you're ever in the area, be sure to check them out for things like FNMs and pre-releases, or just stop on by to take a look around. Links are in the description below. This is Mario with TCG Portal, and I'll see you guys in the next video.